Those you want to ball. This is about the lightest one I got. Good luck, gentlemen.
Welcome back. It's Len Winkler and Sean O'Neill here to the 2014 U.S. National Table Tennis Championships, coming to you live from the Las Vegas Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And Len, we've got a very interesting match here in the 21 and under men's singles between, on the far side, Kunal Chaudhary of world champion or Topspin Table Tennis Club in California against Victor Liu of the Silicon Valley Table Tennis Club. Victor won the cadet team trials yesterday. This will be a best of 5 match. Victor in the green top
with a 2382 rating,
playing against 2482 Kunal Chaudhary, who's been a member of our national team. It appears that might have been a let serve. Oh, he's actually being warned by umpire Larry Kessler to toss the ball up.
That was the first time we've had any umpire
interaction.
Yeah.
The umpires have really, and there's a fault. He's not seeing a 6-inch toss from Victor Liu.
Nice rally.
You know, Len, these players, while they both have very strong forehands, Chaudhary on the far side, a lot more placement, a lot more tempo, whereas Liu on the near side in the green top really loves to put the power behind the ball. Differences in age. We've got cadet versus a junior player, but power-wise, Victor Liu, very strong. You can just look at his legs. Generates a lot of power.
4-3.
There's really no hesitation from Liu.
Look at the loop, how low it is. You know, you see some of the lower level players with what they think is a strong loop, but it bounces 2 feet up. These don't come up much.
Every one of these shots is so well timed in the precision to put pressure on.
5-5. Another looping rally, a little long by Lu.
Chaudhry with a bit more international experience, able to set up his attacks, really a lot more placement before he kind of pulls the plug before going for something. Lu, really every single shot he takes, he's putting as much power behind the ball as possible.
And notice these players went for the towel from the very beginning, the first 6 points. So they're using it more than just to wipe their head. They're using it to get some thoughts, some strategy.
Usually, when a player's off the table like Chaudhry was on that last one, they're always in a defensive position, but I have seen Chaudhry work his way back into points, whether it's fishing or just slow top spins. You can't ever assume that just because he's off the table, he's out of position, because he's got very good hands, very good court sense, and he knows that allowing his opponent to overhit is one more way of scoring a point.
Now that was Lupulescu always liked to do that, right?
Yeah, former U.S. Olympian and Olympic medalist Ilya Lupulescu really created a style for himself of allowing the opponent to knock themselves out by overhitting.
8-8, net serve. And there's those strong backhand open-ups off the serve, return of serve.
Victor Lu, very aggressive here in the final points of game one. Very strong opening. Not a lot of motion from Chaudhry, but well placed. Heavy spin on that ball. And yes, these players will take their time to gather their thoughts.
9-9.
Looked like a topspin serve from Lu. I think that's what Chaudhry thought as well, but again, wide down the line. And that ball, Lu just a little early. Chaudhry able to deuce up this game, now with the serve. There again, off the table by Chaudhry, but able to get a ball into Lu's backhand. Get a player back off the court. Everyone wants to just swing as hard as they can, but you got to be in position. Game point for Chaudhry. That time Lu able to capitalize on that offensive opening. We're back to 11-all.
Oh, this is a strong backhand.
I expect that Chaudhry will win, maybe not half his points, but a number of his points on Lu's overhitting. Just keeps bringing the ball back, placing it well. Game point. And there's a beautiful forehand step around. Lu went for a little bit more topspin. Kunal Chaudhry just turned the corner, released the hounds, and just looped that ball down the line. All that work for a serve that a little risky going at the end of the game, giving the opponent, but the element of surprise, I'm sure, is what Victor Lu was going for. This is the best of 5, men's under 21 semifinal, with 2 clubs in the Bay Area represented. Topspin Club that Kunal Chaudhry's playing, especially getting coaching from Li Zhenxi, Stefan Fett at the World Champions Table Tennis Academy, and then Victor Lu's playing out of Silicon Valley Table Tennis. Just a real hotbed of table tennis in the country right now for junior development, both on the boys and girls side.
Just amazing. Okay, we're getting ready for game number 2, and Lou is serving.
Quality short return there by Chaudhry. Really dug into that short serve. Again, very nice hands by Chaudhry, having no problem with the opening loop of Lou. Able to redirect it.
And he is taking that short forehand with his backhand.
Kept stepping over there. The ball's getting a little bit wet. Players making sure. Oh, that was just...
You push it a little long.
Wow. That was a great angle by Chaudhry, really using super leverage to loop that ball off the bounce. And another backhand just drive, so effortless. And that's really been the hallmark of Chaudhry's game, of looking too smooth on all of his attacks. Just really like his placement, both short and long, changing the tempo. That was a nice counterattack there by Lou. He's going to have to make a lot of those. He's going to want to win this match. Trailing now 1-4. Look at that quality block followed up by a much stronger backhand attack. It's one thing that as a junior player that Chaudhry sees more than the cadet players will, where they're just really developing their power. It's redirecting power.
That's what I was just going to say. I don't think Chaudhry's too nervous about the power here that Lou has.
He's blocking it comfortably, and then we've seen him pull it out of his pocket when he needs it. Looks like the ball went out of the court and they had to go to a new one, so getting a warm-up. Make sure the ball's meeting their specs.
5-1. Went a little long. 5-2.
Beautiful play by Victor Lou, having the presence of mind not to overhit and just look for the positional advantage. Still trails by 3. Oh, beautiful. Did you see that loop off the strong flip? Chaudhry completely comfortable taking that flip off the bounce and finding the weak forehand side. Here you see the experience even in the junior division. Oh, look at that backhand loop.
Yep.
That was amazing. It's such a nice balance with Chaudhry having both the short, soft hands, but then when he needs the power, being able to rev it up and really drive the ball home. Victor kind of got stuck in no man's land after using his own backhand return the serve. Chaudhry sending it quickly back into the forehand, causing him to have to play a backhand over there.
Seems like he takes the ball and almost doesn't even hit the table. It's already going.
Just Chaudhry really has that awesome court sense to be able to balance the power and the positional awareness. He had gone through the ITTF's Hopes program as well, and that really makes a difference. He had that one set up just a little bit early.
Just hit the net cord and went long.
I also think, Len, one thing with Chaudhry, he has grown quite a bit in the last year or two, and kind of filling out his adult-sized body right now isn't that easy for kids, because all your contact points move a little bit, but boy, what we've seen him do so far here, just really quality.
Oh, good shot.
Victor Lou with a redirection to stay alive in this game.
Okay, 9-6.
Catches the net on that one. Victor Liu staying alive.
Went to the middle of the table and made Kadri make a choice, and he went a little long. Hit the net. 7-9.
Liu not giving an inch. And here we see one of those leading timeouts.
Early, too.
Well, the nice thing about this is you don't get to keep them when the match is over, so they're going to expend it in game 2, hoping that Chaudhry can go up 2-0 and have the breathing space of a multiple game lead. Kunal Chaudhry is being coached by former Olympic coach Li Zhenxi, and of course he was a world champion multiple times for the Chinese national team in the 70s and 80s. He's done a remarkable job with the top spin players, especially teammate Kanak Jha, Prachi Jha, and also Kunal Chaudhry. Just really, again, Len, as you said earlier, bringing a higher level of expertise to the junior program. All right, 8 serving 9.
Okay, we're tied at 9. Making a game of this. Definitely, Liu is definitely in it. So, never look at the ratings. They don't mean a darn thing.
Oh, very well placed serve, just outside the banana range. Victor fighting to get that backhand in, but just really no angle to work with. Wouldn't surprise me to see a deep serve out of Kunal right now. I'll be staying with the short one, but a very smart opening loop. Not too risky, but opens up a 2-0 lead where both games have been decided by only 2 points. But you can see a little bit of that experience, even though out of the timeout he lost the point, stayed calm and got his shots to work for him.
Coaches don't waste a moment. They're constantly giving helpful hints here, strategy, what you need to do, and how to execute it. With the 1-minute break that you have in between games.
Now going into this match, Len, Victor was able to beat Jack Wong, who's been very strong recently in the quarterfinals, and Kunal Chaudhry beat Felix Gao. So there's been a very strong quarterfinal and semifinals as we're here going on. They're fighting to play the winner of Shiva Kumar and Kanak Jha, who are on table 2 at the moment.
Okay, Liu is up 2-0, and it's his serve. Ooh, nice punch.
Caught a little bit of the edge there, and Liu jumping out now with the serve. And
again, he went for it all there.
Yeah, went for it everything, and Chaudhry just really comfortable redirecting to the backhand side. A beautiful, hit rewind on that last one. Great placement on the serve, opening to the middle, and then again having the ability to drive that ball anywhere he wants. Chaudhry just almost having an extra gear in there. Control loop, nice backhand. Liu much weaker on the backhand side compared to his forehand.
Three, 4.
Nice backhand opening by Liu. Chaudhry reminding himself to hit through the ball. Nice placement there by Liu.
Looks like there's no spin.
Yeah, no spin and there's a bit of depth on it. So when Chaudhry went to backhand open,
Lifted it off.
lifted it right off the end, thinking that it was going to have some underspin pull down.
All right, takes a 3-point lead, Liu.
What a shift in momentum from 3-0 to 4-3 to 7-4.
Ooh, that was a spinny banana, huh?
Yeah. Chaudhry got the ball he wanted. He set it up with a very well-placed forehand push deep to the backhand. Balls are coming in from court 1. Or court 2, we're on court 1.
That backhand down the line that all the players have used have been very successful so far today.
And Chaudhry on his opening loops, keeping him so low with a lot of depth on him. Oh, you saw him literally sprinting over to play a backhand on that short serve to the forehand. Wow. I think Victor overspun that ball, just really caught Chaudhry flat-footed, just kind of having a tough time putting his racket on the ball. Victor has a lot of spin, but it's usually just at the maximum level. Oh, he got away with that one. Deep serve that got looped. And now, Victor Liu with 4 game points of his own. A nice deep serve. He saw him stepping. Chaudhry saw Liu stepping in and just sent that ball an extra 3 inches. And sent that one off the end of the table, trying to go for the same deep serve.
Yeah. Liu's making a match out of this. 1-2 now. Drinking plenty of fluids during the intermission here.
Both coaches really offering a ton of advice here, wanting both players to, it's like, step it up in speed or energy. I mean, the coaches are more animated than the players. They're kind of off camera, but we can see them from the angle where we're sitting. You can see Coach Li Zhenqi in the lower left of your screen.
Umpire is walking now back to his seat. We should be ready for game number 4. Liu is serving, 1-2. One each.
Chaudhry really has great depth in his serve. He's able to send it deep with the exact same service motion as his short balls. And he plays more of an all-court game. But it appears that his opening loops have added a little bit of speed and spin to them.
That was a good backhand. Liu is up 3-2. Net serve. clipped the net, missed the table. 3 each. And they'll probably go get the towel.
Little break.
You don't see that mostly in local tournaments. You don't see them taking advantage of that. I think maybe they should.
And I think the fact that you have the umpires and the beautiful presentation in the boxes there. In the old days, before it was every 6 points, you could do a towel break anytime, and I think players got in the habit of overdoing it, just going to it every point. But
Lou has some quick backhands, doesn't he? Real fast snap.
yeah, really fast wrist off the bounce. Chaudhry much more positionally based. Oh, that was just a huge forehand after. It didn't look like it was such a big shot, but that backhand was so deep that he knew that Lou wasn't going to hurt him with the forehand, and he just comes in with a beautiful counterattack.
We're tied at 5.
Chaudhry is so
6-4.
deceptive in when he comes with power, because it's often after he's made a positional shot just to control backhand block. And now there's an umpire break, and I don't know if they're going to be, they are swapping umpires. This is the first time, so Kagan Lee will now be taking the place of Larry Kessler.
I wonder if we can get a report later of what that was, because that's certainly interesting.
Have an umpire switch. And that's a great third ball attack there by Chaudhry. Just waiting and waiting until finally just going right to the middle. These players are fighting for a spot in the finals where the winner will meet Kanak Jha, who just won his semifinal match 3-1 over Shiva Kumar in a fairly contested match after Kanak dropped the first game. So with the timeout here,
we're not sure who was awarded to, because they're kind of discussing it there.
I think looks like it went to Victor, since Chaudhry took his timeout in the previous game with the lead.
Correct. Right. Right.
But we have over on the right-hand side of your screen, you can still see some discussion from the umpire's standpoint. I don't know if they needed a racket tester, because I know that Larry Kessler's done that before, so maybe they needed him over in the room for something that was going on. But that's an unusual situation. We're back here. Again, that fast, deep serve by Chaudhry, and now expands his lead to 4. Potentially this final game. A very heavy spin by Liu on the far side.
5-8. Hoping to push it to a game number 5.
And again, a lot of free points for Chaudhry, just really playing with great positional awareness. Never giving Victor Liu a free swing. Victor went for the big shot, but of course Chaudhry complete upper hand in that exchange. Match point. And there it is. Kunal Chaudhry will be advancing to the men's under 21 singles final against teammate Kanak Jha of the Top Spin Table Tennis Club. I think Len Victor's got to be extremely pleased with his tournament so far, winning the cadet trials, which means he will be representing the United States along with Kanak Jha, who made the team based on his world ranking in all the international competitions this coming year. Chaudhry really showed an extra gear there, having a lot more power to the right location as well as having the ability to defend those first attacks. So very good match there.
I'm going to try to find out, if I can, what happened with... Oh, there it is.
Okay, so we just got a quick update from Kagan Lee where the umpire had requested a bathroom break. So as not to slow down the action, makes sense.
Okay, that's a good explanation.
So now we know, and we're going to have continued matches all day long here from the Las Vegas Convention Center. We have a number of age divisions coming up. The men's and women's singles will start a little bit later this afternoon, but we should have, I believe it might be an over 40 singles finals coming up. So please stay with us, bookmark our page, visit us on Facebook.
And check out our sponsors, Yola and Paddle Palace for Nitaku, the official ball of the 2014 U.S. National Table Tennis Championships. We'll be back in a few.